Hey everybody, my name is Seth and I'm the sales trainer here at ENS Security, and today we're going to be talking about a brand new Acupick feature from our Diamond series equipment. So let's hop on in. Now, what is Acupick? Well, Acupick is an advanced video search technology that requires the use of a supported Acupick camera and an Acupick recorder. With Acupick, it will reduce the use for manually searching the recording by up to 99% without the need for any type of facial detail. Now, with Acupick and just one reference image, you can find, track, and identify a specific person or vehicle. What the Acupick function basically does is uses an algorithm to focus and extract specific characteristics of the target appearances, such as shape and color and other similar characteristics as well. Now, there are two ways to use the Acupick function. The first way helps operators find in multiple instances of when a person or vehicle was captured on the camera. This way is ideal to identify a timeline of when and where this person was located throughout a given time period. Even if they were captured by a different Acupick camera on the other side of the building, you'll still be able to find that person. Now, using this feature on an actual system, what you have to do is the operator identifies the person from the recording, even if the camera did not capture the face. Next, pause the footage and select the magnifying glass. You will get options to select channels and a period of time. The NVR then will search the recording for all Acupick cameras that you selected. A list of potential people will appear of what matches your subject. You can adjust the search sensitivity slider to find a closer match. It's automatically set to 80% as a standard. Now, the second way to use Acupick is when you do not have a specific person or vehicle to use as a reference point, but you do know of a specific event that happened within a certain area. So to use this feature, what you must do is draw an intrusion box in a given camera frame of where the event occurred. And then a timeline will show you the activity of what happened within that given box, making search times so much easier. Now, one thing that you might be wondering is, this sounds a lot like face recognition, but there are some key differences in between Acupick and face recognition. The main one being that face recognition relies solely on facial detail, whereas with Acupick, it takes it to the next level by being able to identify key characteristics on a person or a vehicle and does not need actual facial detail. Things like body shape and color of clothing and even more options can be used to identify the person across all your Acupick cameras, like I said, rather than that facial detail that is required on a facial recognition system. Now, when it comes to the cameras that are supported by Acupick, we have a few options. Right now, we have an option for a 4 and an 8 megapixel turret that are 2.8 millimeter lenses. We are also offering a vandal-proof dome and bullet cameras, both with 4 and 8 megapixel in the near future as well. Now, these turrets support a variety of features besides Acupick, such as perimeter protection, face detection, smart sound detection, SMD 3.0, built-in mic, a built-in IR LED, and of course, the main point with it supports Acupick. Now, when we're talking about NVRs that are supporting Acupick, we actually have a lot of options in both our 5 series and 7 series, including a 16 channel, 32 channel, and a 64 channel in the 5 series, and then a 32 channel, 64 channel, and 128 channel in the 7 series. Now, in the 5 series, we actually have 2 options for a 32 channel, one with built-in PoE and one without. So you have some options there as well. Now, keep in mind, guys, that you do need both an NVR and a camera that support Acupick for the feature to work. So basically, on any installation that you want Acupick, just make sure the project is going to have both the NVR and some of the IP cameras that will support this as well. Now, when it comes to Acupick, there's a lot of different scenarios that this system can actually go. For example, shopping malls where you have a ton of small businesses and retail locations that you're probably going to have some decent amount of theft going on. And let's say if somebody runs out of a store, you can track it on Acupick and you can easily search this person on that one camera. And then if you have an Acupick camera located in the parking structure in the back part, you can easily search and locate where they parked, where their car is, and easily track them in a matter of seconds rather than a few hours of looking through footage. Now the second example I want to give you guys is at a school where maybe you're worried about trespassers or the emergency situations that can be happening. You can easily track the person who may be breaking in or making sure the people on site, like the students or faculty, are fully safe by using the Acupick function to locate the trespasser in any type of scenario. Now the last example I'm just going to give you guys is, for example, at a gym where you may be worried about members and people who are not members sneaking into the facility. But when you see them sneak in, you can easily use Acupick to track them within the facility to go ahead and boot them out for breaking and entering. To wrap this video up, guys, this is a feature that has taken security to the next level and will eventually become a signature feature in a lot of installations in the future. So to get this picked up today, make sure to give your ENS sales rep a call.